Hello and welcome to Math 6. I'm Amanda Kaitschuk and I'm your child's math teacher this year. This is my 5th year of teaching in Quincy Public Schools and my 9th year in education overall. I'm very excited to work with all of my students and get to know them. I do have an elementary education degree with an endorsement in math for kindergarten through 8th grade. I do like to bake and observe art in my free time. I live with my cat, Sassy, and my boyfriend. Another picture on here is my family. I am from the Chicagoland area originally, and I also enjoy Van Gogh. A typical day in math class starts with bell work. Bell work will consist of review problems, and sometimes pre-teaching materials. An example of that might be something that is related to the concept for the day, but not quite as complex. After bell work, we will move on to the group lesson. That is always whole group, and notes are provided. The notes are guided notes, and they also have practice problems in them as well. This paper should be coming home with homework every day. Homework will be given anywhere between 1 to 3 times a week, no more than 3 times a week though. Another aspect of the whole group lesson would be model problems and or word problems. And then to finish up the day, we would have individual practice time. Part of the Math 6 curriculum covers these concepts. We have already done our review from 5th grade and adding and subtracting decimals. We'll be moving on to multiplying and dividing decimals soon, and following that we will have multiplying and dividing fractions, creating and solving ratios, writing and solving equations, writing and solving expressions, writing and solving inequalities. We will also talk about the area of shapes, statistical data, converting fractions and percents and decimals to one another, and then also solving volume and surface area. Books and materials that are needed for class. Because of COVID guidelines this year, all the students are kept in one classroom and the teachers rotate. This is different from a typical school year in junior high when the students rotate and the teachers stay in one room. This, however, will make it much easier for your new 6th graders to keep their materials and have the correct materials for each class, as all of their things are kept inside of their homeroom advisory built class. For math, I require a pencil, a large binder or trapper keeper to keep the notes and homework papers and other resources, a planner, and then the math workbooks. Those math workbooks will be received shortly before the end of first quarter. Grading scales. 40% of your child's total grade will come from homework and classwork. The remaining 60% will come from quizzes, tests, and projects. It is a smart idea to check Skyward once a week to look at the updated grades. Usually on Thursdays is when the grades will be updated. Homework. I touched on this briefly before, but you should expect to see 1 to 2 homework papers a week. Occasionally there'll be 3, but that's very, very, very rarely. A homework paper will consist of problems from the lesson, a find the mistake, vocabulary, or even word problems. Students will typically have 2 days to do an assignment. So for example, if a homework paper is assigned on a Monday, they will have until Wednesday to have that paper completed. ALEX. This is our online program that is in conjunction with our math curriculum, McGraw-Hill. Students must complete 5 topics a week, and they will receive a homework grade for those 5 topics that are completed every week. If they do not complete the ALEX by the end of the week, they will receive a missing assignment. Now this is something that we have not started yet, and we will start in the second quarter, so don't worry about this just yet. We haven't gone over it. We just actually logged in to our ALEKS and got started just last week. Students, however, can find their password for ALEKS and login information in their planner. It will be posted in their classroom, and I will always have it with me as well. So, how to get help. If a student is struggling with a concept, they will have time to ask questions during every class, and they will also have time at the end of the day during our WIN advisory. If they do need more support, please feel free to contact me. Websites. Here are some websites that will help your student. Khan Academy, ALEKS, and MobyMax, and all of these are accessible through our Clever website. Absent work. So if your student is absent for more than 2 days, please contact the guidance office for a homework request. Once you do that, our team, Team White, will get in contact with you and touch base to figure out what we think will be the best course of action. We can do homework over Microsoft Teams. We can hand a packet of paper copies of work to work on, or we can do a combination of both. For math, I will offer the weekly notes, the classwork, and the homework. And then we'll direct you to either MobyMax, Khan Academy, or ALEKS for individual lessons that will help your students catch up on what they have missed. Contacting me. So the best way to reach me would be to email me. I do check my email frequently, and I try and respond within a day. Another way to reach out to me would be calling the school. You can either call the school and then my extension, or have the school connect me to you. I hope you enjoyed our presentation, and if you have any further questions or concerns, please again feel free to reach me. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.